Scottish Lad here and welcome back to Scottish Lad Darts channel. In today's review I'm going to be reviewing a set of the Bulls Dirk Van Duijvendode E2, the second edition of his dart. Now, first glimpses and first feel, the front grip is certainly better than the rear grip. The rear grip's level 2.5 and the front grip to me on a scale of 1 to 5 is level 3. They come supplied with a 35mm black point which sticks in the board really well. And in today's video we'll be getting a first look at the Union new all-in-one stem and flight system. There'll be a more in-depth review of this in the future as well. But without further ado folks, let's crack on with the review. Folks, here we are in the close-up section for the Dirk Van Duijvendode, manufactured by Bulls E2 edition. So essentially it's phase 2. And as you can see, there's some differences to the phase 1. The ring grip is slightly changed. It used to be a kind of nano cut at the back, now it's just a standard ring cut, bit of smooth section, which takes us onto this middle part here, which is a micro cut with the DVB signature, obviously engraved into the barrel. We've got the Bulls logo as well, which we'll show you when I pull the darts up. The front section of this dart is the grippy section of the dart. As you can see, we've got a couple of wee micro cut rings, which leads us onto that standard ring with the orange metallic paint in amongst it. Comes supplied with a medium bull stem and the Dirk Van Duijvendode flights. Now these are the 24g model, so as you can imagine, probably decent in terms of the length and stuff. So the length is 52mm, so that's where from here where the point meets the barrel to here where the stem meets the barrel. Now the width at the widest point, they are slightly front loaded because the widest point is round about this section here at 6.75mm. Now, they're 90% tungsten and they do come supplied with a 35mm point, which I'm just going to show you when I pull one of these darts up to show you them in close up. There we go, as we can see, fantastic looking dart. As I said, with the grip at the front, it's definitely grippier at the front than it is at the rear. Now, as you can see, there's a wee bit of chipping already starting to happen. I've only thrown these for about an hour and a half. But I'm putting that down to the fact that these are black coated. The orange metallic paint in there. We have the Dirk Van Duijvendode signature on the dart itself as well, as you can see here. And the Bulls logo on the other side. And then the rear grip, as I said, it's just a standard ring grip. It's not the greatest of grip, but it's level 2.5 on a scale of 1 to 5. The front grip, this section here, is where it's most grippiest. We've got the Bulls medium stems here, as you can see, and the Dirk Van Duijvendode flights. Again, nice durable 100 micron flight, can't fault it. And we do have the 35mm black coated point which sticks in the board really well. In terms of everything for this dart, I'd say it's very decent. Now the price of these is going to be, I think it's around the £70 mark, so kind of £69–70 mark, which for a pro player dart does seem a bit high, but at the same time they come from the Netherlands as well, so you need to put into consideration the cost of manufacture, the cost of shipping, and then everything else, and then all the retailers need to make a wee kind of something extra on them as well, which is obviously understandable. But I've given you all the necessary information on the Dirk Van Duijvendode E2. Let me know what you think of them in the comment section, and we'll see what they throw like in the throne section, which we'll just go and do the new. Well folks, we're in the throne section for the Dirk Van Duijvendode Edition 2. Obviously quite different to his first edition because the grip at the rear is slightly different. The grip at the front maintains the same kind of style, and overall it's just got a blingier overhaul, so the black and orange colouring, and obviously I'm using the Union flight for the throne section. But from a rear gripper point of view, the grip is adequate. It's level 2.5. A scale of 1 to 5. Bit of a smooth section at the back, which again is unfortunate. I don't even think it is PVD coating, I think it's just black paint because there's a few chipping marks, which I will explain to you in the front, the close-up section as well. But in terms of how they fly, from a rear gripper standpoint, they almost feel like a front-weighted dart, although they're not. They don't feel like a front-loaded dart. Front grippers, you're going to get the best of the grip on this because you've got a bit of the nano grip at the sign part at the kind of middle section of the dart, and you've got the grippy section of the dart itself where the orange paint is. You You can even take that orange metallic paint out and make it a wee bit grippier. But in terms of how they fly from a rear gripping standpoint, they do tend to kind of fly and dip. From a front gripper, they just go straight to the board, there's no fuss about it. And the grippiest part of that is the front. The 35mm point is definitely help with the dipping from the rear gripping standpoint. It's definitely longer than a standard. But in terms of everything else, they feel fantastic in the hand. The grip is phenomenal at the front. Rear grip not so much, it just tends to slip. But as these fly through the air, they feel fantastic. Balance point, pretty evenly distributed in my opinion. But let me know what you think of them in the comment section regardless. And I've done a couple of videos before. I'm going to do a full video on the unions as well in the future. But I'll let me know what you think in the comments regardless. And I'll see you when we get wrapped up. Right folks, that was my review of the Bill's Dirk Van Duijvendode E2, or Aubergenius E2 if you prefer. Definitely more suited to a kind of front gripper, you're getting more grip there. But the grip is up the entirety of the dart, so it will suit a lot of you players. There is a bit of smooth band at the very rear of the dart, but it doesn't really make a lot of difference because there's not a lot of grip at the back in comparison to the front anyway. Now, there's a bit of a lip on the darts, easy enough changed with a specialty point. And we have the Van Duijvendode signature on the dart itself as well, which is we're seeing closer in the close-up section. Now, the Bulls Union Flight, I mean, I used them for the front section, I used them for half an hour or so beforehand. Not that I can see, there's no damage to the 90-degree angle, there is no visible chippage or anything like that, and I was gripping quite well in the front section. But let me know what you think of the Van Duijvendode E2 in the comment section. While you're down there, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and consider becoming a member. For as little as $3.99 a month, and it's only if you can afford it, you can become a member and get entered into free monthly giveaways. Got all the reviews earlier than everyone who is non-members, and of course it helps me funnel all the funds back into the channel to keep the channel going, which is obviously quite difficult to do, as you can imagine. But let me know what you think of the Van Duijvendodes in the comment section. Stay safe out there everybody, and of course, keep on darting.